I'm so bored. I wish Ryan was here. Ryan!
Well, my first piece of evidence is rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control the cold sweats.
Only if you rein in that crazy headband and control the cold stares first. Got him! Got him! Guilty. Oh, hello.
I feel like we're gonna be saying that a lot for this game.
Yeah, the character design is pretty spicy. Witness! I mean, look at this guy. I'm Ouchie! State your name and occupation for the court, please. Of course. My name is Satoru Hosonaga. I am the head waiter at a Western-style restaurant called La Carnival. Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, perfect! He's me! No! He's just me! Great!
He's done for!
Are you alright? You seem to be coughing up some, Oh, it's a regular occurrence. It really doesn't bother me. Well, it really should. I actually have a rough plan of the restaurant as it was that day. Please, have a look if you'd like to.
Let me see. A sketch of the establishment's layout drawn by yourself, I presume?
That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone.
Well, you're clearly very conscientious waiter.
Yes, I only season the food with a little tuberculosis. Thank you, sir.
Just enough to get the flavor. The court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence.
Oh, well.
I only have one business card. Is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once. If I don't have that, I'll forget my name. My fake name. The waiter before said the same thing. He maintains that Dr. Wilson came to the restaurant alone as well.
You see, the waiter frequently dresses up as a woman to keep the good doctor company. It's a terrible secret they can't let out. The doctor was so lonely. But
you know what? That makes them happy, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And what does the defense have to say about all this?
Well, Your Excellency, no time to think. I'm just gonna have to close my eyes and shout out the first name that comes into my head.
God.
Which will...
Flip it around, Gumshoe. Oh,
Chief
I
Inspector.
can't read.
Chief Inspector, okay.
I can't wait to see the waiter's freak out where blood just spews out of his face at like 500 miles an hour.
Well, surely that would be Satoru Hosonaga-san!
Hosonaga-san! The waiter who took the stand earlier. The man who can barely stand on his own 2 feet.
Well,
So that's probably the waiter. Hello. Inspector Hosonaga! I'm Simon Blackwell's ancestor. I was worried something like this may happen. The moment you asked me to submit my sketch as evidence, I realized it was a possibility. I remember.
yeah, no shit, bro.
Maybe I should have sketched that on anything else.
A napkin, mayhaps?
I strive to carry out all investigations flawlessly. It's my guiding principle. But I let myself be distracted when I made that sketch. It was an unusually careless mistake. So, you mean to say you really are a detective? But why would a detective be working as a restaurant waiter? Of course. Your salary must be terrible. I was working undercover. Undercover?
But there wasn't a bed anywhere.
Yes, like this. Puts the napkin on his head.
Where did he go?
Inspector Hosonaga,
Yes, sir.
you will locate this Giselle Brett and escort her to the courtroom with utmost urgency.
At once, Your Excellency. But that means you'll be going against the special orders you were given from the police bureau. As I said before, It is my guiding principle to carry out all investigations flawlessly. So, it won't be a problem?
Oh, bro.
Oh, I thought he was about to fall over. Nothing will get in my way. Oh.
Oh.
Gross.
Just falls over.
It's a knife sticking out of his back.
God. Oh, it's her.
Ooh, hello.
My God.
Oh.
I can't wait for that goose to come to life and like start squawking at people.
Oh, what a game to be bisexual play.
Right?
So, could we possibly trouble you to state your name and occupation for the court?
Of course. My name is Satoru Hosonaga.
Where'd your brain go, buddy?
I have been working... No.
Yes, we know all about you already.
Okay. I never got into an argument with the professor. All I did when I noticed him was go over to say hello.
Please, don't get angry with me.
No, I wasn't directing that retort at you. It was meant for the lady next to you.
Inspector, what did the lady say?
I don't know. It would seem that it was Miss Brett who took the glass from the table.
What?
It
That's
was
the
all
one
so
you're after.
terrifying, everything that happened. I panicked and thought I should try to hide the fact that I'd been there at all.
She's saying.
Gracious.
Sorry.
Bitch. Exactly how the lady took the glass from the scene. With her toes.
It would seem that she slipped it into a small handbag she was carrying.
A gun-sized handbag.
Sorry, I mistranslated that. In a small handgun. Wait, no!
Do you think so, Kazuma?
Disgusting.
Well,
Got that tuberculosis.
what a sorry situation. Clearly you have no faith in the police. Yes.
It's almost time for me to feed again.
As I said, I did not search the lady's handbag after the shooting. Simply because it was unnecessary.
Unnecessary in what way?
I ought to thank the student lawyer, really. I have a piece of evidence here that I had completely forgotten about.
The gun.
This photographic print. It's just like a clear... Oh. If there had been a gun inside, it would have been immediately obvious. As you can see, there's nothing to imply Miss Brett's guilt here. Oh, sorry, I almost fainted there. Thank you for helping to
His
prove...
little smile.
Yeah,
I hate that this guy's a bad guy.
I'm not convinced he is,
He is.
actually. I think he might just be a neutral police. I mean, he's a policeman, so obviously he's a bad guy.
Yeah,
But
He was already dead. I can't... Oops. I can't imagine how I would have missed something like that, yes.
But
I would say, looking at the picture of the wound, that it wasn't suffered very long ago. And though it is not a particularly large burn, it is extremely well defined, as the defense just pointed out. This was no mild burn, that's for sure.
can you be more specific, Inspector?
I cannot. Guilty. Well then, let's see. If the plate was at around 90 degrees centigrade, a burn like that would have taken around 3 seconds. Wow.
Inconceivable that the victim wouldn't have let out a scream of pain then.
I've been investigating at the restaurant for several weeks already, but I've not heard anyone scream at all. Disappointing, really. As the head waiter of La Carnival, I can testify to that without hesitation.
Oh, was it post-mortem?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what I was-
so.
you're a detective, not a waiter!
Goodbye. As far as I've heard, the post-mortem report showed no other possible cause of death besides the gunshot. If there's some other way a man's life can be taken without leaving a trace, please do show me. But of course, this country's inferior investigative techniques probably wouldn't pick up on it anyway.
How sad Hosonaga is.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fucking around.
Just fucking around and finding out.
Why is Hosonaga even standing there now? Just standing there
He
like...
fell asleep.
No, he's dead. TV got him.
He has entered his vampiric death sleep.
Yes, it's written here in the paperwork. All right.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse me. What's the meaning of this? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to shock you. He really was lost in his thoughts.
Do you have something to add in relation to the statement just made by Miss Brett?
Well, yes. If you don't mind, I would like to speak. The lady is right. Our country's police practices are not as modern as those used in Great Britain. Which is why I, Satoru Hosonaga, always strive to make every investigation I'm involved with flawless.
What do you really mean by that?
I'll tell you what I mean. I won't have evidence lacking on my watch.
I'm not afraid to take everything I can from the scene of the crime.
It's preserving evidence, you see.
I drank all the victim's blood, and I keep coughing it up.
I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief. I'm not ashamed of what I've done. Oh, God, oh, shit.
A crime scene thief?
Well, it looks like the lady's remarks touched a nerve there.
Take this, for example. It's a barrel. Is that... This is the barrel of carbonated water that I took to the victim's table on the day in question. And yes, it's lost all of its fizz, having been opened 3 days ago now. But it was carbonated water. I don't care what anyone says.
Yes, there's some left in the bottle. I can see it.
One day our police force will be among the best in the world. The time is coming. I guarantee it.
Sort of an awful joke. I hope your police force learns how to orient themselves soon.
Inspector Hosonaga, answer me this.
I am just floored at what is happening. So is the bottle.
Yes? What is it?
Oh, he's still miles away. Probably thinking about that bottle being smashed.
Yes. For blood to have made it onto the plate, it implies the plate was between the victim and the shooter. Which means the shooter must have been sitting opposite the professor as you were. Giselle Brett.
I beg your pardon?
This is beyond ridiculous, fabricated nonsense! Is the court seriously to the accused? Fuck him! Hold it!
We're collectively losing it.
Hold it! Oh. This could be the moment that my entire career in the police force has been leading to.
Inspector? You mean...
Yes, I took the plate. In the interests of preserving evidence from the scene of the crime. I took it, meat and all, and I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief because of it.
You did what?
I took the steak that you have been eating, Miss Brett. I took the steak that the sergeant had been eating. And I did it all in the name of justice!
I really like this guy.
Me.
Excuse me. Could I say something?
Yes, of course.
Proceed, Inspector Hosonaga.
Baba booey. That's all.
You're free to go.
Thank you. I was never on trial. I think it's this guy.
Take that!
Okay. The answer is obvious. It's Inspector Hosonaga.
What? I have it.
Yes.
You think I've been withholding conclusive evidence?
He looks genuinely hurt.
It's been trying to get out of you this whole time.
Oh no. That's ridiculous. No, I'm not saying that.
Here comes the change mobile. Well, I think that's enough seriousness for now. This evening calls for a celebratory drink. Who wants some of this lovely sparkling water?
Oh, but Professor...
You're right. This is no time for gloomy faces. We should be celebrating Ryunosuke's not guilty verdict. Let's start having fun.
Can I come with you? In that case, might I suggest La Carnival?
Dude!
No, man!
You don't even actually work there! You can't do that!
I'm never going back to that restaurant ever again. You're a detective, Hosonaga-san. Aren't you?
Oh, yes, a detective. Let's not worry about details for now.
Aw,
To La Carnival! Will you accompany us, Professor? Ooh.
there's something I want to ask you, actually, Ryunosuke. Well, it's a favor, really. Something very important to me.
Sounds serious. What is... Oh, you're still here, are you? It didn't seem like you were having a moment. Oh, Inspector Hosonaga. I've arranged some rickshaws for us. Let's go.
Thank you. We'll be right there.
No, let's go. So my very first trial came to an end. Kazuma, Professor Mikotaba, some lady who acted as my assistant,
For one scene.
and
That guy?
me! Inspector Hosonaga, who didn't really play much of a part, but still, I mean, he was alright. Yeah, that's true. Poor Hosonaga.
My little meow. Meow.